Waterloo CSL TV.
Hey ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Waterloo CSL TV. My in-game name is Ratnak. I will be your commentator, and we have Craigus here, who's the observer slash caster. We're currently in the round 13 of the Collegiate Star League season. Today we have for you the University of Waterloo versus RIT. The matches will happen very, very soon. Should be scheduled at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Waterloo is currently at second place in the Phoenix division and and RIT is currently fourth in the division. we're currently waiting for CombatEX and Horst. This is the first set on Jungle Basin. This will be a PvP. Today's matchups will all be mirror matchups, including the 2v2, excluding the last match, which is apparently a random player. I'm pretty sure Yusin plays Protoss though.
Yeah, and it's going to be an all Master League match for this day, so we should have a very, or at least a significantly better match than some of the previous ones that we've seen.
And looking at the matchups now, we have a PvP on Jungle Basin. Next will be a ZVZ on Icy Cup, Sancho, and Mists. The third map, Scorched Haven, will have a PZ versus PZ. And the last match will be a Z versus Random. Alright, we should be starting momentarily. Should I do the intros or what's up with that?
Doesn't really matter.
Alright, we start in the same camera position anyways.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. Well.
I've noticed that through our streams. Alright, we're just waiting for CombatEX and Horst to load up. You have Jungle Basin here. Or actually, we're waiting for me to load up. There we go. Alright, on the top left side here on Jungle Basin, we have CombatEX as the Blue Protoss representing the University of Waterloo. On the bottom right side, we have Horst as the Red Protoss representing Rochester Institute of Technology. Considering this is a Protoss versus Protoss match, Craigus, you play Protoss, you know a lot more than me. What do you think this matchup? What do you think people will take advantage of in this map, considering it's a mirror matchup?
It's hard. This is generally a pretty strong map for Protoss, although it doesn't really matter in a mirror matchup. But it'll be interesting to see how they decide to play it. PvP is really an iffy kind of matchup to predict, since it either ends up being like heavily cheesy, or it falls into like one of three categories. So it all depends.
You know,
go ahead.
If you kind of noticed, both players are actually timing their kernel boost the exact same time, as well as their pylon that first came out on the exact same millisecond.
Well, the first building will. Alright, well, that's a gateway for both of them. CombatEX a little bit earlier. So at least we're not going to see any cannon rushes like the last, or the PvP, geez, who was it? It was Anti-Mage versus, I can't remember what the other school was, but, yeah, that was, I believe that was even this map. This is a proxy 2 gate.
I don't remember, I missed that, remember?
Oh. Well, that's too bad. But yeah, I can.
Alright, we have
range.
Horst's probe here, being a little hero, destroying the pylon to half its shields. Not very significant. Horst finishing gas just right now, putting his probes up to the gas. So his CombatEX will do the exact same things. Cyber core going up for CombatEX on the top left. We have Horst trying to get down to cyber core as well, a bit later than CombatEX actually. CombatEX being a bit better on that timing. Horst probably gonna lose that probe if he allows it to take any more damage, and he's allowing it to take more damage. Is the camera alright?
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop commentating for a bit. Check out the stream quality for a bit.
All right. Well, so far both players still on one gas, so we're definitely not going to see any kind of crazy DT builds, or probably any sort of robo builds. It's looking like it's going to probably end up being 4-gate versus 4-gate at this point, as you cannot really do something like a 2 or 3-gate robo or DTs on one gas. And there we go, the next 3 gates going down for CombatEX. A little bit later for Horst. He's currently on 2, dropping another pylon in his 3rd. Although Horst using this time to get out a few units that he can go and harass with before he gets warp gate tech.
We have Horst right here on the bottom left, actually checking out with the Zealot, checking out for some proxy pylons in some sneaky areas. Very common that Protoss usually puts a kind of a proxy pylon in the back of his base.
And so far, actually, there's some significant diversions that we're seeing now in the style of 4-gate overgrowth. And CombatEX is going very... I don't want to say he's going all in on this, but he's very heavily committed to this 4-gate, as he's stopped probe production. And basically, if this 4-gate doesn't work, he's not going to do very well. Versus Horst, who's still been producing probes this whole time. And now he's up to double gas, and only 3 gates for him. So, yeah, if CombatEX
we have a forward pylon going up for CombatEX.
And a rope.
Oh, Horst brings out his probes out of mining. Kind of in a weird direction. What's going on? Okay, he's trying to surround the CombatEX's stalkers. Or actually the Zealot, who's doing a lot more damage than it should. You have CombatEX here preventing his opponent from mining at this point. They're gonna go back to mining. Of course, if you do basic math, 4 stalkers beat 2.
Yep.
And we got the Horst calls it GG. We're at the end of the match. So the University of Waterloo is now up 1-0. CombatEX taking it.